Good evening, Mayor and Council members. I have called Copper's home for 8 years now. I am also a 58-year-old proud transgender woman who transitioned more than 35 years ago. I'm not here tonight to ask you to change your beliefs about people like me, or to debate politics or ask for special rights. I'm simply asking you to remember something that was brought to you last month, that you represent all of us here. A Pride Proclamation is not a law. It does not create rights that don't exist. It doesn't require anybody to change their personal beliefs. It simply says that the city recognizes that people like me exist. That's all I'm asking for you tonight. To be seen, acknowledged, and know that my city recognizes that I am one of its citizens too. Whether you realize it or not, LGBTQIA people are already here. We are your neighbors. We are your coworkers. We're your business owners. We serve in the military. We teach your children. We work in grocery stores, restaurants, and hospitals, and police departments. We volunteer in our churches and our civic organizations. We pay taxes, we vote, and we also raise families. We are part of Copperas Cove. One thing that is often said these days is that we are trying to indoctrinate our youth. So I want to address that. I can only speak for myself. I don't want to indoctrinate anybody. I simply don't want children growing up feeling as alone as I did. I can take you back to 1978. I was probably 7 or 8 years old. I already knew I didn't fit the molds that were trying to put into me. I didn't have words for it. I knew the expectations everybody talked about that I did not fit. When a group came through my hometown in California at that time, preaching about people like me, I remember thinking they had somehow found out about me, that they had come to kill me. Looking back today, that sounds unimaginable. But the frightened little child that had never heard anybody explain what they were feeling, who had never thought they who thought they were the only person in the world like them, it felt very real. It took me another 8 years to begin to understand and accept myself. And during those 8 years, I can't tell you the number of times I thought about not wanting to be here any longer. No child deserves to feel that way. When people ask why recognition matters, that's why it matters. Not because a proclamation changes somebody's identity, not because it tells every young person who feels different, but because it tells every young person who feels that they're different, that their city sees them, that they belong here too, and that they are not alone. When my husband and I chose to move to Copperas Cove 8 years ago, one of the things that attracted me was the phrase, "the city built for family living." I simply ask us to remember that families come in many forms. They are the single parent working 2 jobs to raise their children. They're the grandparents raising grandchildren. They're the adult children caring for their aging parents. They're widows and widowers, married couples and unmarried couples, military families and chosen families. And yes, some of those families include people like me. Whether you personally agree with me or not, I am still your constituent, I am still your neighbor, and I am still part of the city. A Pride Proclamation doesn't ask anybody to abandon their faith, their convictions, or their conscience. It simply says that the city recognizes all of the people it serves. I hope tonight you'll choose to let every resident know that they are seen. Thank you for your time.